Welcome to Had6 channel. In this video, we will look into morality. 17 nouns with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Decency. Which means behavior that conforms to accepted standards of morality or respectability. Decency. For example, he didn't have the decency to tell me he couldn't come. Number 2. Integrity. Which means the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. Integrity. For example, I never doubted his integrity. Number 3. Purity. Which means freedom from immorality, especially of a sexual nature. Purity. For example, white roses represent purity and innocence. Number 4. Virtue. Which means behavior showing high moral standards. Virtue. For example, the simple virtue and integrity of peasant life. Number 5. Righteousness. Which means the quality of being morally right or justifiable. Righteousness. For example, the successful are always tempted to regard their success as a reward for righteousness. Number 6. Goodness. Which means the quality of being morally good or virtuous. Goodness. For example, he was a dangerous criminal, but he had some goodness in him. Number 7. Propriety. Which means the condition of being right, appropriate, or fitting. Propriety. For example, they questioned the propriety of certain investments made by the council. Number 8. Rectitude. Which means righteousness. Rectitude. For example, Matty is a model of rectitude. Number 9. Justice. Which means just behavior or treatment. Justice. For example, ideas of social justice. Number 10. Probity. Which means the quality of having strong moral principles. Probity. For example, the Chancellor exuded competence and fiscal probity. Number 11. Uprightness. Which means the condition or quality of being honorable or honest. Uprightness. For example, there is a general lack of uprightness in these postmodern times. Number 12. Chastity. Which means the state or practice of refraining from extramarital, or especially from all, sexual intercourse. Chastity. For example, the Vestals were sworn to a life of chastity. Number 13. Ethos. Which means the characteristic spirit of a culture, era, or community as manifested in its attitudes and aspirations. Ethos. For example, the governing body has responsibility for the ethos of the school. Number 14. Ethics. Which means moral principles that govern a person's behavior or the conducting of an activity. Ethics. For example, the ethics of journalism. Number 15. Honesty. Which means the quality of being honest. Honesty. For example, they spoke with convincing honesty about their fears. Can you think of other examples? Please share them in the comment section below. Furthermore, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.